bring in Maine GOP State Representative John Andrews, who filed a motion to impeach the Maine Secretary of State. He joins us now. John, good morning to you. I don't think before this many people outside of the state of Maine knew who Shenna Bellows was. So let's start by you telling us about who she is and your effort to impeach her.
Well, in Maine, the people do not elect the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, or the Treasurer. They are chosen by party insiders in the legislature, so it makes the position inherently political, and Shenna Bellows should know that. She should be going out of her way to be nonpartisan. But with this edict, Shenna Bellows has unilaterally disenfranchised 300,060 Maine voters with this partisan move. Our nation is a republic. Maine is made up of citizens and not subjects in the duchy of Shenna Bellows. But keeping people they don't like off the ballot is nothing new for Democrats. They did it to Abraham Lincoln. They did it in the Jim Crow Reconstruction South. Over the decades, the Democratic Party hasn't really changed. They've just gotten much better public relations.
Yeah, John, you used a key word there, disenfranchisement. And if you look back, a Twitter, now known as X, post from Bellows in January of 2022, she said this: the fundamental right of any American citizen to vote freely, fairly, and to have their vote counted is the premise of our democracy. The Constitution and Bill of Rights are not values to be compromised away, but yet she is not giving those voters the right to vote for their candidate, which it appears that Mr. Trump is the front runner to be the nominee in your state. So is she consumed with, drunk with power of her office, or is there some way you can connect those two opposing statements?
Well, they've repeatedly cited the 14th Amendment, Section 3, and under Shenna Bellows' new standard, you could argue that President Biden be barred due to Section 3, with the statement of giving aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. I'd argue that releasing billions to Iran and selling our strategic oil reserves to Chinese interests could qualify that if no convictions are required under Shenna Bellows' new rules. And that's why this is such a dangerous game that she's created.
John, I spend a lot of time in Maine. I've got friends up there in northern Maine. I know the state from the areas I go to pretty well, which is that there are a lot of conservatives, maybe not Republican voters, but conservative Americans in the state of Maine. Your state house is broken down, favors Democrats pretty heavily, but a healthy amount of Republicans. The Senate, a little bit wider margin there. And you've got a Democrat governor. What are the repercussions if this Secretary of State goes through with this and it isn't settled legally? What are the voters in Maine going to think about it?
She opened the door to election chaos. I really don't think that we can have somebody as partisan as Shenna Bellows being in charge of our elections going forward. I think even extremely progressive Democrat Jared Golden said that she's in the wrong, that he doesn't like Trump, but he should be on the ballot. And I applaud him for saying that, because he's correct. It's the right move. And Shenna is trying to jockey herself for the 2026 governor Democratic primary. I'm sure this will be made into a fundraising email in the years to come. I'd put money on that.
Yeah, you're right. This is getting bipartisan criticism from both Democrats and Republicans. What are the people of Maine saying to you? I know that this just happened, but have you spoken to any voters?
I was up till about 1 last night answering every phone call I got, and the voters of Maine have had enough. I think for the first time in a long time, we have a real shot at a Republican majority in this state. And I would urge everybody out there, even independents who lean conservative, get out there, vote Republican. You know, I like Ramaswamy and all the things he's been saying, but I think everybody in Maine now is all aboard the Trump train. Let's go.
The area I frequent is certainly on the Trump train. I can tell you from the signs I see on the side of the road up there. So,
all right, John Andrews, thank you for the insight. Keep us posted on the latest developments and get some sleep. All right.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Happy
John.
New Year.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.